Welcome to the Apocalypse Show.
Hey guys, what's up? This is your host, Apocalypse, the host who has absolutely nothing to say, but you're still listening to my dumb fucking ass. Anyways, great show today. It's going to be super long, and it's going to be about many things. By many things, I mean it's going to be about a guy named Rick. You're probably going to be wondering, who is Rick? Or maybe you already know Rick. Well, the only Rick that I know on Spreaker is Rick Landstrom, and he's an excellent host here. Now, I want to give him many props because he's been through a lot on Spreaker in terms of Spreaker drama. Basically, him and Dino were doing a show called The Weekend Edition. And basically, they were kind of like an older version of Beavis and Butthead, and they do pranks. They just yap it up. And every moment of those types of calls were actually really humorous. I mean, nonstop laughter. And so, anyways, as we all know, this Dino guy, I guess, kind of left him hanging and said, okay, I'm going to do a show, not tell my host anything, but, and then he just kind of took off. But, he said he is quitting Spreaker, but I see him all the time around Spreaker. So whenever I see Dino around here, it's like, kind of seems like a slap in the face to Rick, like, hey, Rick, I can't be bothered to do our show because I have to go spend time with my kids, but you know what? I'm still here. Fuck you. So I don't know. I kind of have a slightly negative view of Dino in that aspect. So, I mean, nothing really terribly wrong against him, like Goofy and all them, kind of scream at him. But I just think, it's kind of in poor taste. You shouldn't leave anybody hanging. Anyways, this show is going to be about Rick. Now, Rick has still stuck around Spreaker. He didn't have to. After being sort of ditched by his co-host, he still did the show basically solo. He's basically the Beavis of Beavis and Butthead, and he's just doing it alone, and he does a pretty good job. He does some clips, he just kind of sits around and talks, and basically he's one of the best impromptu sort of people on the network. He is very humorous. He's a grade A asshole, which means he is mean, but firm, but funny. So, you all have to really check out him. If you go to Night Talk on Spreaker, you'll see a bunch of different shows. He's still doing the Night Talk Weekend Edition with Rick, and I noticed that while Jay Sands has been touring in real life with the Frank Sinatra stuff, I've noticed that old Rick here has taken in the lead. And Rick is sort of a little stubborn brat and doesn't take any calls, so it's mostly just him and music and the chat room, and basically Rick knows how to combine all three and make it a good show, and I'm really surprised at that because I know I couldn't do that. Hell, look at me, I'm just a loser here on Spreaker, and I do what, 3, 5, 7 minute shows once a week. Oh no. Anyways, I want you guys to check out Rick Night Talk Weekend Edition. To be honest, I think the showtime is Friday and Saturday and Sunday, but I'm looking at this show page right now. I could be wrong, but it says Rick will be broadcasting live every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Talk, music, man, and more. So that should be a good timeline to visit him. So I suggest you guys all take a good look at him and see what all the hubbub's about. And I really hope you do appreciate the time and effort he does put into his shows, because it shows, and half the time he admits, hey, I don't even come prepared. I think he said the most shows that he does prepare for is going to be the Sunday show. So, well, he said he's not going to do a Sunday show this weekend due to Mother's Day, which, God bless him. So he's going to do a show tonight and tomorrow. And I think, don't quote me here, this is a terrible show, one of my worst I'm going to do, but his show is going to be on tonight at either 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern, and the same time tomorrow, 9 or 10. I don't know for sure, and I don't want to bug him on Facebook and find out. So hopefully this show will do, and this should be a good enough promo for him. And I do hope Rick continues on, because he's a very good asset to Spreaker, especially when Jay Sands is away. He's a leading voice, along with Ernie Abbott and all those other people. So here's a salute to you, Rick, and continued success on Spreaker, because this is the life for a lot of us, a very interesting life, and I hope you continue. Anyways, I'll let you guys go, and I hope you do check out Night Talk Weekend Edition with Rick and any of the J San shows. Talk to you later.